This is the corner of 78th and Pacific, where my office is located, and this is in the Westside School District. So today I'm going to be talking about the Westside area of Omaha. Got that name from the school district. So just want to show you a little bit of the housing here. So we go from, pretty standard houses. That ranch on the right is assessed at like $430 something. This house right here is over $1 million. Kind of hard to see. These, 600,000. This actually dead ends, and that is Pacific right there. So let me just turn around here. So that's a nice home. The homes in the Westside School District, a lot of them are older homes built in the 50s and the 60s. But there's a lot of new homes going up as well. So this, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but a lot of pine trees in the area. But yeah, the house right there is $1 million. This one's 400-some thousand. Okay, and then we go on 78th Street. So 78th Street is a pretty busy street. There's a lot of businesses around here. There are actually 26 restaurants within the Westside School District area, within the high school. Actually, probably a bit more than that, but we know of 26. The website knows of 26. But people love this area not only for the schools. It's so easy to get around anywhere. So there are a couple major thoroughfares that go through north to south. Very easy to get around that way. And then, of course, very easy access to Dodge Street, which goes everywhere, and to the interstate. And so if you're working downtown or out west, it's just a good hub. It's a good spot, kind of central city. Right here is one of the hospitals. It used to be called Bergen, now it's CHI Hospital. And then there's a large cemetery here on the right. This house on the blue house right there, that doesn't have a basement, which is surprising. Most of the homes do have basements because we do get tornado warnings. It's rare. Tornadoes are rare here, but we can get them. A lot of people are painting their brick and stone white and black. So the church on the left, there are churches throughout the District 66 area, any denomination that you could probably imagine. Now we're turning and we're heading east on Pacific. So to the right here is an elementary school. There are 10 elementary schools in the Westside School District. And a lot of people live in this area specifically for the schools. They're rated very high. A lot of our schools here in the metro are rated high, but a lot of people just love Westside. So up here at the stoplight, we're going to turn and we're going to go to my office. So I'll shut this off, and I'll give you more of a tour in a little bit. So we are on Dodge Street right now. Dodge Street separates Omaha basically between north and south. Up here on the left used to be, well, they're building an apartment complex or condos. They haven't advertised which yet. But there used to be a motel there and a Village Inn and probably some other buildings that they tore down. It seems like in Omaha we're doing a lot of tearing down lately. Children's Hospital up front just finished a new addition within the last year or so. Very popular hospital here in the metro. There's a fire station right there. American Cancer Society has Hope Lodge, and then Methodist Hospital for adults is right across the street from Children's. So these are all within what is called the Westside area of Omaha. And Westside basically comes from, the school district. We're heading back to Pacific Street, where my office is located. They just redid this intersection right here. Not quite sure. Anyway. So this big building on the left is one of the most expensive condominium places in Omaha. The monthly HOA is over $1,000, $1,200 a month. And when you pay that much, you have a lot of extra amenities that are included. That one, of course, it would be all the exterior, the roof, all that. But then they have pools and just other activities, and I haven't been in there in so long. I'm not sure everything that they have, but it is one of the pricier condominium places that we have in the metro. As far as the HOAs go, the HOAs usually are nowhere near $1,000 a month. Methodist Hospital is doing a major rehab of their emergency room. So these are some more modest homes. These are in still Westside. This is all Westside. And so these are ranch homes, just ballpark $250 up to probably $395. Just kind of depends on what they've all done inside. Most all the homes here have basements. There are some that don't. We're approaching, I think we'll pass it, a house that I had on the market a while back. It was one of the rare homes in the area that did not have a basement, and it was harder to sell. So anything on a corner like that, busy intersection, of course, isn't going to bring as much money as some of the other ones. This is a busy street. It's not the busiest by far, but it is. 84th Street is a main. Okay, so we are just leaving 114th and Dodge. This is where we get onto Interstate 680, 80. As I've said before, Dodge is a major thoroughfare, breaks the city basically north and south. The overpass construction, gosh, it's been done about 20 years or so, but I remember when I was a reporter doing a story on it, I thought it wasn't needed, but our city has grown quite a bit, so it really is needed, and I'm thankful that we have it now. But at the time, I was like, we don't have enough traffic for this, and yeah, we do. So we have Topgolf up on the left, opened a couple years ago. To the right, you're going to be seeing Regency. Regency is very close to Westside, but it's not in the Westside School District. And there's a housing development called Regency that's very popular. Older homes, a very affluent neighborhood. But that is in Omaha Public Schools. To the left is Westroads Mall. It is the only mall in Omaha that has been able to sustain the times. I went there when I was a kid. They just keep on innovating, doing different things. It's still open, and it's the most popular mall in Omaha right now, where others have died. So we're approaching 90th and Dodge. And 90th and Dodge we're back into District 66, so that's how quickly it can change. 90th and Dodge is one of the busiest intersections in Omaha. And for March, sunny skies. It's not March yet. It's February 27th. 55 and sunny skies. That's real good. On the right is a library that has been there since I was little. Went there all the time and got my books. W. Clark Library. So still standing. A lot of businesses around here, and then we're coming in at the other direction towards Children's and Methodist Hospital. We'll just give you a quick view of the business area. Used to be a movie theater right here on the corner. Now it's a Walgreens on every corner. That's our bus system called Orbit. And then we have a lot of medical offices, a hotel, a lot of different, a building was just torn down right here on the right. And it was a Methodist building, I believe. Well, Methodist leased it anyway. I don't know what they're going to put up there. But this is children's right here. Okay, so on the left is a new development. They tore down a bunch of houses and they built new homes, big, large homes. And then there's also Westside High School. Westside has one middle school and one high school, and that's it. And then right next to that, school's out, is a church. And some more housing. So this is the cemetery of the Archdiocese of Omaha. That would be why it's so big. But Westside really has just a variety of price ranges in the school district. Low 200s, some on the other side of Dodge, 160, 170, but then it can go up over 2 million. So it just depends. So this is on Center. In Westside, the district spans from just south of Center to across Dodge, and there are pockets of the OPS, Omaha Public School District, in there. So all these homes are still Westside. This is a new development to the right where they've built some pretty large homes. And then I wanted to show you down here, this was a business, and somebody bought the business or bought the land, and they're building a very modern home right there on the right. So the interstate is right here, very easy. This would be Interstate 680, hooks up with Interstate 80, which goes through the country. And the area just on the other side of the interstate to the left is called Prairie Lane. Those homes are right around the 300 mark. If it needs more updating, you would be under 300. But very, very popular area. The thing that you have to be careful with some of these Westside homes is that you can hear the interstate. So, especially if you're, well, obviously the closer you are, but even if you think that you're kind of far away, it's a very busy, loud interstate, and if you like to sit outside in peace and quiet, you can be pretty far away and still hear it. So these are just a lot of businesses here. We're approaching 120th Street, and this is getting more into the Omaha Public Schools area. So this is 90th and Pacific, and we're headed north towards Dodge. Those are luxury townhomes for rent on the corner. There are some homes here. They tore down some homes on the left, and now they're building a small development, a couple of ranches. Some of these properties range, 300, in the 300s, and then they go up to the millions. It just depends. This house up on the right, this white one, they tore down a house and then they're building that huge house. And that's happened in a lot of areas in Westside, also known as District 66, where they take a 1950s, 1960s home they tear it down and they leave the foundation, maybe. When I was doing appraisals, I did a few appraisals where they would leave the foundation and then they would build a new house on top of it. So that's been going on probably for the last 20 some years in this neighborhood. And we're approaching 90th and Dodge, and it's about 3:20 and we're starting to get some of the rush. So that concludes our Westside tour. Check this channel for future tours of the Omaha area neighborhoods, and let me know if you have any specific questions about a neighborhood, and I'll make sure to move that up on the list. Thanks for watching.